My grandmother Ellen calls me every morning 7:02 am sharp. If I don't answer, she texts Alyssa, my cousin, who lives 2 states away, to check on me. Yesterday, I sent her my phone call log. All 62 answered calls, organized, annotated her reply. Still no boyfriend. That log was supposed to prove I'm dependable. Instead, it made me feel like a data point in her control chart. I slammed my phone down. Alyssa messaged, girl, what even is your life? I didn't know anymore. At brunch, Ellen loudly told the waiter. She's single because she works too much, won't even let me set her up. I choked on my mimosa. Alyssa kicked me under the table, mouthing, breathe. I stared at my plate, cheeks burning. Ellen reached into her purse and handed me a flyer for a church mixer. I snapped. Do you hand these out to strangers too? Her face fell. I just want you to be happy. But it felt like a trap wrapped in concern. I tried skipping our usual Sunday call. 1 hour later, Alyssa texted, emergency. Grandma thinks you're dead. I FaceTimed Ellen. She picked up, sobbing, with the church pastor beside her. I knew something was wrong, she wailed. I sat frozen, humiliated. The pastor prayed for my mental health. I mouthed to Alyssa, did she call the church? Alyssa shrugged. I felt like a puppet tangled in holy strings. Flashback to college, I landed an internship in Chicago, dream gig. Ellen offered to help pack, then sabotaged my acceptance letter with tea, actual tea. Now you'll stay close, she said, hugging me. I told no one until now. I retold it at brunch. Alyssa's fork froze midair. She did what? Ellen sipped her coffee like nothing. My chest burned. This wasn't love. It was control dressed as care. Determined to reclaim space, I turned off my phone for 24 hours. Alyssa dropped by, panicked. Grandma filed a missing person report. I laughed. Bitter, we called Ellen. You scared us, she sniffled. I snapped. I'm not a toddler. Silence. Alyssa chimed in. She's 31, Ellen. I felt a shift, a crack. Maybe my cousin was finally on my side. Maybe Ellen's grip wasn't as tight as she thought. Twist hit at a family cookout. Ellen fainted during Grace chaos, but in there, doctor said, dehydration, panic attack. Alyssa whispered, not heart failure. Ellen admitted. I felt her slipping. I stared. So it wasn't a health crisis, it was emotional blackmail. Alyssa looked betrayed. I stood up. I love you, but this ends now. Ellen didn't argue. That silence felt heavier than any sermon she ever preached. I sent Ellen a calendar invite, monthly brunch. My terms, she replied, I'll try. Not perfect, but a start. Alyssa and I clinked glasses over FaceTime. We survived Mitchell drama, she laughed. I smiled, exhausted but lighter. Maybe asserting boundaries wasn't rejection. Maybe it was love, just a stronger, quieter kind. Ellen called me last Sunday. I answered on time. I'm proud of you, she said. No guilt, no questions. Just words I'd chased for years. I didn't cry, I just breathed. That call log deleted, not to erase proof, but to stop proving anything. Finally, I wasn't performing, I was just living. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.